No, your shirt's not backwards.
T, you got your shirt on backwards, dog.
T, you got your shirt on backwards. Your tag is right here.
What are you doing, sir? You look like you got dressed in the damn car, T. What the hell's going on there?
Oh shit! Sorry.
Really?
Are we live?
Really? Yes, we are live. Greetings and salutations. Rube the Great here, joined by Senor Plastic Addict and T-Man 978.
Hello, everyone. T-Man 978.
He got to do it. He has to do it.
So, if you read the description, you saw the post earlier, you saw the post now. Spoilers everywhere.
Spoiler.
If you don't want to hear spoilers, which way?
What the hell are you doing in here?
Whichever way's left
To
for
the
you,
left, to the left.
Go that way and get going.
Swipe off. Swipe off.
Swipe off. Like nope.
Go and get gone.
So
Yeah.
So,
Hey, Memphis.
Memphis Hunter, what it do, man? We're gonna try and get to everybody's remarks and questions in there. If we get to long running on this, it can happen because we all got theories and likes in this movie and hates in this movie. First of all,
I got y'all for an hour because I'm sleepy.
and we're not gonna go past an hour because I am sleepy as well. It came out.
Plastic don't sleep.
It came out Thursday.
Man,
$630 million later, we are here on Monday, and Infinity War has broken a lot of hearts, and has proven. Sorry to say this, Plastic, but has proven Warner Brothers that they can do a dark Marvel movie
with comedy in it.
With comedy and no boobs. I think that was the only thing. I think that was the only thing missing from this to make this the ultimate man movie is like boobs. Because 300 is still like 300 is still the ultimate man movie. After that,
Marvel has been building for like 11 years. They have laid some incredible, important groundwork. So it's undeniable that they can make hit after hit after hit. So Warner Brothers can't even compete with the type of groundwork that Marvel has put down. So
they tried to rush into it. Batman should have had his own standalone movie first.
Batman should have had his own standalone movie. But okay,
absolutely.
So what everybody has been saying, like this was, first of all, in my theory, they're not dead. They're actually over there in that realm with Red Skull.
I think they're dead, but they have to be wished back like the Dragon Balls.
I'm gonna say, don't you bring Dragon Ball Z into this? So I just want to say I want to give MVP award to Iron Man in this movie because this is the most ruthless we've seen Iron Man ever. Like he was just, I don't know, he was just going ham as much as he could. Like I didn't see all that stuff. Like I didn't think
get down.
I mean, he was going toe to toe with Thanos for a second.
Mm-hmm.
For a second.
Yeah.
So
because in all actuality, he can't even really tangle with the guy like that. You know what I'm saying? But he did tangle and go toe to toe. He did hold his own. But Thanos at the end of the day is too much with all 6 of them stones, man.
Yeah. He could have just made all of them disappear if he wanted to. He was just toying with them.
Yeah, exactly. We know what he could do. And we were looking at that like, we know what you can do, Thanos. Like, we know. Like, first of all, who can snap their fingers with a gauntlet on? Like, who can really snap their fingers with a latex glove on? Let alone this full metal, like, snap, like a full snap. And with their left hand.
Homeboys.
I didn't even think about it.
Lean with it, rock with it, rock with it.
I was like, no, there's no way you can snap your finger. But okay, so let's just go through the movies, how it started off.
Opening scene. Opening scene. Yo, that was probably the best opening scene in all of Marvel. I mean, did you see the way he gave Hulk the business? He gave Hulk the business. I was
like, like he stopped Black Dwarf and was like, hold on. Let him. Every month was like, hold on. Let him have some fun. Like what? Like what?
I like that.
Squidward was the plan, man.
Now, I like
the animation on that part was so good.
Like out of the Black Order, out of the 5 of the Black Order under Thanos, like Ebony Maw is my favorite because he's the thinker. He's like he moves shit and he just does all this shit. He's their little wizard, whatever. Yeah. That's what I like about him. He's just calm about it. Like, move that out the way, move that out the way.
Yeah, but absolutely. It would. But did anybody else understand or know that Corvus is actually married to
Proxima
Midnight? Yeah, but they're not going to reveal that in the movie. I don't think they married in the movie though.
They implied that they had a relationship, but you just had to know.
Yeah.
Right. They like in the fight scenes, like when them two are fighting together, that pretty much showed like that was the little hint that they are married, they're a couple, they're with each other. So it was that hint. Like, oh, so it was cool to see like, oh, husband and wife fighting, boyfriend and girlfriend. Oh, okay, that's cool. I like that. That was pretty dope.
And like, you see when he got knocked the fuck out, how she like hovered over him, was like, no, kind of like protecting him, like, no. You know what I'm saying?
But why did she? The point is like, why does she do that? Because she knows even if he dies, he's not gonna die because his staff is still intact.
Yeah. She's just saying, "What nobody beating down her man?" You know, what I'm saying? Beating down my man. That's what she was like.
Those are the chicks that get my news in World Star.
They got beat by the people that didn't have superpowers.
Word.
Besides Captain America,
Cap, Widow. You know what I'm saying?
And Falcon.
But it was. Okay. Now, if you followed in the comic books, the Black Order doesn't have the same strength as Thanos. They're pretty much like regular Marvel character, like Avengers, like the basic level. They're not these full. Like Ebony Maw is the most powerful one, but besides him, any single one of them can die at any time. So it's like. Like when they're all together, they're pretty powerful when you have all 5 of them together because they even left Supergiant out, which I'm not understanding why they left Supergiant out. But
man, Black Dwarf beats.
With all of them together, like they could, like I said, they many a times in the comics they have died, even in their short little history. How long they been out? Like what, 10 years, something like that? 10, 15 years?
Not too long, bro. It ain't even been that long, tell you the truth.
Yeah. I think it was like 2010. I think it was like 2010, 2009, 2010 is when they came out.
No more than 7 years, bro. They haven't been out that long.
Yeah.
But,
so
hey, let's rewind it. Let's rewind it back to the beginning. Let's start this thing from Hulk getting his ass whipped to Loki dying and damn Hemdell dying. Golly, I mean the way they started.
No, I knew he was
the way they choked my man Loki out though. He choked my man Loki out and broke his neck. I was like, oh my God, what have I gotten into now, dude?
So, okay. In hindsight,
he only had 2 stones at that point.
Idris Elba wants out of his Marvel contract. He's tired of doing it, even though he only has a small role. I mean, he's tired of doing those movies, just like any of the other actors that want to get out of it because they're tired of those roles and they're like kind of obligated to do certain things. Like in that contract, it says, when this movie is being made, like, you have to clear your schedule. You can't, sign on to anything else. You have to be with us. And for this amount of time and for press runs. So, I mean, look at me. You give me a Marvel contract, say, hey, you can't do it from this time. Don't worry, I'm y'all's. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm y'all's. Like, I'm good. Put the cuffs on. Let's go. Let's do this. But he wants to do other movies.
We don't know how much he was getting paid neither. I mean, he probably could have been,
He's probably getting a lot.
I think
a lot to us, but Idris, he's able to hold his own, like, major role down in his own type of movie. So that
True.
he could have been getting a little robbed there.
You think he wanted to be Blade?
Man, now he would make a nice Blade, dog. He would make a nice Blade. I ain't even think about
No, he's too big. He's too big to be Blade.
What? He could do a Blade, man.
Blade is agile, athletic body type. He's not that. He's more of Blade is more of the strong safety type or the free safety type, like that type of bodybuilding, and not like a linebacker, which is what Idris Elba
is like 195, 200. You know, he can get down to that. I think Idris like 230.
But he's not gonna look right because he's gonna be all skinny with a big head. It's not gonna look right.
When people do lose weight quick, their head do stay big.
Man, who you telling? So after that, Idris Elba out of his contract. I think Tom Hiddleston, I think that was his last movie that he was supposed to do. He may come back in the next one. Who knows? I'm not sure what his contract really is.
Yeah,
I think everybody that died before Thanos did the snap, I think all those people are gonna stay dead.
Yeah, I think so too because they died before they did that. So when they bring them all back,
Gamora.
We can't bring him back. He's there.
Except Gamora, I think Gamora is gonna come back.
Gamora is gonna come back. I think Thanos is gonna bring her back. But okay, now. I think with Hulk, the way he was going, like throughout the movie with Hulk battling Banner on, like come on out, Hulk, and Hulk was like a little child, didn't want to come out the closet or nothing. I think now, just in my opinion, I think they're gonna try and do that. What is that Banner versus Hulk storyline where they were able to separate the two? I think they're gonna try and go that route.
They had their chance on Ragnarok. You know what I'm saying?
They had the chance on Ragnarok, but they didn't have Shuri to do it. That's why, because you know how he was talking to Shuri about when they were creating Vision, and like, why didn't you do this? Oh. So she knows something that he doesn't know, and he's going to be excited to work with her on doing that.
Yeah.
So
true.
Who knows?
They could. But you know one thing about Marvel don't follow the comics to the T. You know, we expect them to do one thing and then they shoot to the right or they shoot to the left, you know what I mean?
True.
Because, you know, it's a good thing that they do because us being comic fans, we would know where the next turn is going to be at. You know, and we like a little unpredictable. You know, I like unpredictable. Yeah. So I think it's good that they don't actually follow the comic storyline, you know what I mean?
That is a good
thing. Turn certain characters black that was never black.
You talking about Human Torch?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh wait, that's the one Marvel. Heimdall? Yeah, that one.
Heimdall and with the Valkyrie.
Well, okay, hold on. Valkyrie, no. The original Valkyrie was in there. They made, Valkyrie the whole people. It's just that they decided to go somebody else representing the Valkyrie and not the comic book Valkyrie one, So
sort of like Ant-Man. The original Ant-Man was there, but
let's talk about that New York scene. That New York scene that was actually filmed in Georgia, but it's supposed to be New York.
No, it's filmed in Georgia. Yeah. Shout out to Bibby the Pop Hunter because he got pictures. Because Bibby the Pop Hunter was there when they were taking the picture.
Months before the Joker. But who thought it was going to go down different? Who thought that Hulk was actually going to come out and that they was going to just jack the Black Order to pieces? That's what I thought was going to go down. I mean, they did. They did win. They did win, but you know what I'm saying? I wanted to see Black Dwarf and Hulk go at it. Like that was the smash up that I wanted to see, man.
We'll see it next movie.
Man,
it'll be the next movie.
It'll be the
man. I mean,
they faked us out with all that.
See Hulk for like almost 2 years. Other than Ragnarok. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you love to see the Hulk just Hulk out and smash off on some folks and really get in. And it kind of like took the wind out of my sails when Thanos just freaking UFC'd him in the beginning, man. I was like, my mouth was literally open. I was like,
yeah, and this is what Marvel has been doing.
What we gonna do now?
Fernando R in the comments said that the trailers threw us off on the Hulk. That is true because, and when I saying this, we couldn't trust the trailer because we don't know. They filmed both movies back to back, so we don't know what footage they were using for the trailer. And sometimes they just shoot footage specifically for the trailer, just to keep us guessing. Because that scene at the end of the trailer when they show all of them running like Hulk and Black Panther and Iron Man and like they showed that part, like where was that part at? And also what upset me is when they started fighting them and Black Panther and Captain America took off running, why did it take them so long to dust everybody? Because these motherfuckers were running against Audis and outrunning Audis in Civil War. And all of a sudden, they letting everybody else keep up with them. Like, nah, y'all should have dusted them from the beginning.
Hey, but did you see how Captain America and Black Panther, like, took off, though? They was like...
Yeah, they were running fast.
Yeah, they just all of a sudden, like...
They was running at least 45 miles an hour. I couldn't even come up with them.
Hey, I was with my homeboy, like, hey, man, they should be dusting everybody. Like, why are they running so slow? And all this, shoo. I'm like, oh, yeah,
they took off.
So, okay, now sticking with the New York scene, when Spider-Man comes out, and they give Spider-Man, when they all go up into space, and we finally get the suits that everybody has been hoping for and wanting.
That suit is gorgeous.
And shout out to Hot Toys for ruining and giving us that spoiler of the Spider-Man arms, or the Spider-Man legs, or whatever they are.
Yeah.
Because if we hadn't seen that, and I'm glad I pre-ordered that. I'm glad I pre-ordered that SH Figure Arts Iron Spider because now I'm getting the legs with it, and I'm happy.
Oh, for sure.
Now, did Hot Toys spoil it first, or was it Hasbro? Because they had that Titan Hero thing with the backpack with the arms on it.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, true. He's right. He's right.
Was that Titan Hero? Or was that Lego? Lego had another one too.
That was Titans, yeah. I think the first view that we seen was Titans. When we seen that little kid toy that Marvel Titans made, then we was like, oh yeah, for sure, it's gonna be in the movie, yeah. Because everybody had that in their mind. It was like, where's his eight legs? Where are they at?
Hey, but they did it right. I mean, those legs, like they played well with the suit. They went. I mean, it was just a dope ass concept because they pretty much had a mind of their own.
Yeah,
almost like Dr. Octopus's legs. So it's kind of our arms. It kind of makes you wonder.
Like, I was thinking about that. I was like, how is he going to have the arms before Dr. Octopus?
Yes, I'm like, are we going to get a Dr. Octopus soon? Because I'm like, that tech right there.
Like we're going to have a Venom before Spider-Man gets it.
And here's another theory. With all of them coming in with all the Black Order invading Earth, did they bring the symbiote here? Or is Venom going to be taking place before Infinity War?
Oh.
Because now Venom is not affiliated with, or the storyline is not really affiliated with them. However, it is somewhat affiliated because if they're going to have Tom Holland do some guest spots here and there, then it's somewhat affiliated to what's going on.
I hope
very little.
That's a good one there, and it's possible. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a lot of incoming, outgoing spaceships. You know what I'm saying? From Thanos coming down the first time, bringing that alien attack from the first Avengers movie until till we got what's going on now that just what happened in Infinity War. So,
if Doctor Strange is supposed to be the Sorcerer Supreme too, he should have been able to handle Thanos. But it's just, I guess. I was thinking at the theater, but I'm like, it's just showing how much more powerful he is with the stones. If Thanos, if Doctor Strange can't really handle him.
But see, look, this is my theory right here with Doctor Strange and Thanos. Doctor Strange, he's saying it was 14,605 ways that or possible outcomes that could have happened, and only one of those ways, they came out victorious. The Avengers came out victorious. So Doctor Strange, he's basically going along with the plan and with the outcome that he's seen that one way that they can come out victorious. He
and
gave
didn't
up
even
the stone.
and didn't even tell him this is what we have to do. Like don't give him a game plan. Like this is what it just has to happen. I'm like, well, tell him the rest of the plan.
If he would have told him, they would have messed it up like freaking Star-Lord.
Exactly, man. He's seen Star-Lord was going to do that. He needed the Star-Lord to do. Everything is going according to plan, I believe. You know what I mean? That's just
Memphis Hunter. Memphis asked, why didn't Doctor Strange drop him into another realm? He had those stones. He would just come right back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, did you realize too how calm that Thanos was during most of the movie? Like, I know he got angry here and there, but like he did most of that stuff with ease.
Yeah, it was very effortless.
Yeah.
I don't know, do y'all watch Walking Dead?
Yeah. I haven't seen the most recent season, but yeah.
No, he just remind me of Negan, his whole plan and everything.
No, he has the same plan.
Negan presidents.
He also has the same plan as Wilson Fisk. In order for things to go right, you have to be able to make the hard decisions. And it's going to be decisions nobody likes. And I'm like, shit. I was like, why did you... Now you kind of humanize a villain.
True, but hey, look there. Look. Who got, right? Remember when Gamora, she took the knife and stabbed Thanos right there in his right here in his neck. Who actually thought Homeboy was dead? Who? I can't see the comments in the bottom, but everybody that's listening, I need y'all to comment. Who thought that she actually took out Thanos just like that?
I did.
Because even Star-Lord was like, well, that was easy.
Yeah, I'm looking at it like, I was like, that's it? That's it? Because he ain't got the time to yet. And then everything turned over. I'm like, oh, you asshole. You could have left earlier. Why did you stay around? You stay around and fuck with people's minds.
I looked at my watch like, well, we got a lot of movie left. What the hell's going to happen now?
There was a lot of parts in there. Like, where are we going to end at? Like, everything left. Like, there was certain parts in there. Like, it could have ended here. It could have ended here. And then at the end, it's like, that's it? That's it? And there's one part of the end that I'm saving for the end because it's kind of like, I don't want to, and T knows what I'm talking about. It's sad as hell, and I don't want to talk about it right now. But
yeah.
But we'll say that for later. When I think one of the bigger Easter eggs that was a shock that we saw was Red Skull coming back, and it wasn't the Red Skull actor wasn't the original person that played him. It was actually somebody else. It's a dude that plays in The Walking Dead. They got somebody else to play Red Skull.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
I found that out.
It's just
I found that out today. Yeah. So, well, I think that's all CG, but who knows? But
when I first saw him, I thought he was supposed to be a male Death or something like that.
Yeah, he was Death.
Yeah. Basically.
But I'm like,
my daughter was the one that pointed it out to me. She was like, Dad, is that Red Skull? I was like, that show is Red Skull. The hell he doing?
I completely forgot that he was teleported in that first Captain America. I thought he got like wiped out.
Yeah.
Is he dead or is he alive? Because if he what does he be eating when he's there?
It should have been 70 years.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like you died of starvation, you're still there, or they gave you the ability to not have to eat nothing.
Damn,
they had to.
Yeah.
And in that scene, what tripped me out is
you don't need food.
In that scene, what tripped me out is like what I was like. The comedy in my mind was like when he said you had to sacrifice something. I thought he was just gonna reach back, grab her more, and just throw her ass over. Like that comedy, like that would
be that up. I'm glad you brought that up because look, when he first said you gotta give up something that you love, you know what automatically clicked in my mind? Well, automatically, I didn't even think about Gamora. I thought about Lady Death. I was like, where is she at? I'm looking to the side of the screen, like, is she in the picture somewhere? Because everybody knows Thanos loves Lady Death, and him and Deadpool go back and forth over Lady Death all the damn time. Right. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, okay, so I guess here comes Lady Death.
I knew it was going to be Gamora.
Because I was wanting Lady Death, but I knew Gamora, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't talk about Lady Death at all.
So he loved too.
I mean, they don't have the rights. Lady Death is on the Fox rights.
Ah, okay. Makes sense.
So they can't use it. That's the reason why they use Red Skull as Death, which made perfect sense because he's been gone and he never died. So it actually made perfect sense to use Red Skull as that. And just to bring back that character as an Easter egg.
Well, people kept theorizing that Hela was going to be the Death replacement, but I think she was too campy and over the top.
Yeah.
All right, Hela, yeah.
So he ends up getting all of the stones. Where are we at in the movie?
we at right when he tossed Gamora off the damn cliff, man. He grabbed her by her arm and just tossed her ass.
If you read some of the synopsis online, like I didn't read like the spoilers, but they like what they said what the storylines would be. It was like they were going to focus on Thanos and Gamora, mainly on Thanos, and I was like, makes sense because basically this is not an origin story of Thanos. This is just his basic. It's a soft origin story, if you will, because we don't really know who he is. Now they're talking about doing a Thanos backstory movie. That's been talked about. And I was like, I don't know how well that's going to do. I don't know how well that's going to do, but
I mean, I don't know, man. Like everybody is locked in on Thanos right now, man. Like if you didn't like Thanos before, I mean, this is one of your favorite villains to hate right now. He is. Yes. He. My God, Josh did his damn thing.
There were so many people were upset. Like, oh, he killed this. He killed. Like, wait. They come back. They all got sequels coming up. They're coming back.
Yeah. All the gas from the audience when Black Panther disappeared. Everybody, yes! I'm like, oh, they're coming back.
Hey, we were over there talking about make $1 billion my ass. Take that ass on this way. Should have made all that damn money.
Spidey got more movies coming. You know what? Spidey in contract for what? 2 more, right? Holland, what's his name?
He's in contract for 2 more movies. One, Avengers 4, and one more Spider-Man movie. And then Sony and Disney need to rework the contract on how they're going to use him because now that they have a good Spider-Man, a good young Spider-Man to play, and to go through these years. They're really going to put in on the Spider-Verse. But now if they can keep the MCU backing them, that Spider-Verse will actually work.
There you go. See? I mean, so cats should know when cats start disappearing that, they wasn't gone for good. I mean.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of people's eyes was getting misty and, some sniffles. I'm like,
let's go.
That's what we were saying for the end.
But no, let's go on and talk about it now. I was gonna cry when Spider-Man died because that was like the saddest shit ever. Like, no, I don't want to go. Like, no, I don't want to cry. No,
Mr. Stark. I ain't ready to go, Mr. Stark.
Yeah.
I was like, damn it, buck up. I was like, buck up. God damn it, you're gonna be back. Buck up.
I was biting my lip real hard on that part.
I was like that. I mean, you look at it like, sometimes you have to think like, okay, this is what Marvel was supposed to do. They were supposed to hit on all sensories. They went a darker story route, which I'm glad they did because if they would have went a little bit lighter on Thanos, it wouldn't have had the same effect. But they went full on dark. I remember how I said I wasn't too excited for this movie because I knew that the Avengers were going to lose. And we don't want to see the Avengers lose. Of course. That's why I'm like, I can't be excited about this. I can't be excited. I'm excited to see it, but I can't be too excited because I know what's going to happen.
Exactly. Come on. Everybody know there was 2 parts of this. Infinity War 2. Like, who expected Avengers to win in part 1 and in part 2? Like, that's not
you can't. Yeah, that's why I was like, no, we're just going to have to wait till next year.
They changed the title of the second one, or they won't admit to what the title of the second one is. First, it was Infinity War 2. But then they decided that that's not what it's going to be called. So I didn't know how this movie was going to end.
Well, they said they released today that it's going to be called Avengers Endgame.
Avengers Endgame. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they are. Look, okay. What did Doctor Strange? Does anybody remember what Doctor Strange said? He says, "We are in the end game now." That's what he said.
Yeah.
He said, "All right, we at the back. Basically, we at the back end of the plan. So everybody just chill the hell out." That's basically what he said in a nutshell. Chill the hell out. You know what I'm saying?
Now, for like long
half-court. You just see T-Man's face. He was looking somewhere and he looked at the camera like.
Okay, no.
I thought I saw something. I thought I saw something moving in my room.
my Hail Mary pass right now is what I would like to see. I would love to see them actually use the street level characters to help them out some. I want to see. Let's make that a Hail Mary pass. Let's make that a half-court stop for them to use the defenders in there. Now, Easter egg. If you didn't see,
Disney's gonna make them disappear.
Now you remember Doctor Strange.
Disappear.
You remember Doctor Strange was an original defender, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. If you look at the game that I found this out, somebody sent me to. I didn't even notice it. I should have noticed it then. But that game he's playing, it says Arcade Defender or something. It's in Defenders. The same font. It was in the same font as the Defender title from the comic book. Same font, same color, same everything. I was like,
Groot. You talking about that. Groot, right?
Yeah, when Groot was playing that game, I was like,
Groot
that's
playing
cool.
Defenders.
I was like, that is a dope ass Easter egg. Like that's a cool Easter egg to throw in there.
Yeah.
So
I was like, this little good.
Okay, when Thor is correct, because we gotta
watch that again.
Now,
Tuesday, tomorrow. Hey, I say we all go see it
Tuesday.
Again tomorrow. $5 Tuesday.
$5 Tuesday.
Everybody call. What is it? AMC rule that's doing $5 Tuesdays.
Okay. Call your theaters. I don't know if it's Regal, Cinemark, AMC, but I know Studio Movie Grill. They do $5 Tuesdays. There is another theater that does $5 Tuesdays, and that's any movie that's out. If you're gonna go watch it on Tuesday. If you already seen it, go watch it again. Show Marvel that they really do have a chokehold on our wallets right now.
They really do, because I seen it for the second time on Saturday, and I'm gonna end up going again on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go tomorrow.
Marvel and Hasbro, they already know they got our money.
Yeah, they got all of our money, and I'm okay with that, because if you're gonna give us good quality product, then we will pay for good quality product. Now,
I mean, that's the truth.
These most recent movies, all these recent movies allow us to forgive you for Captain America 1, Iron Man 3, Thor 1, Thor 2, the Hulk movie. It allows us to forgive you for these fuck ups. Y'all made
these whack movies.
Y'all made good money off them. Yeah, y'all made good money off them, but we remember those 5. We remember those 5.
Yeah, man.
It was like that.
I mean,
I liked all of them.
They had
when they make a hit, they make a hit. You liked all of them.
Oh, not Dark Hero, and not most of the Iron Man.
No,
Iron Man 3 was just.
Thor 1 was a good movie.
That's probably the worst one.
Thor 1 was a good movie up until when he got his power back, and it just like sped up just like that. The whole storyline just sped up, and they just rushed to the end of it. I'm like, that's it? Like, no dramatics. He just, I got my power back. That's it? Like, it was a good story up until right there. Like, oh man, get this shit out of here. It's like he just,
I don't know what it is about Thor movies. I just don't like none of his movies. I don't know. It feel like his lines that he delivered are just forced as hell. That's what it feels like. You know what I'm saying? He just don't flow right with his lines. I know it's supposed to be his character. It's supposed to be, thou art, when thou comest down and striketh. I know that's supposed to.
He's gotten better.
He just don't deliver them right to me.
I liked Ragnarok, and I liked him in this movie.
You like Ragnarok because of Hulk, bruh.
Korg. I like Ragnarok because of Korg.
And Korg. It was the supporting cast that was dope in Ragnarok. I do.
I'm
I
Korg Thor too.
Hey, I'm Korg.
Thor was good, man. I'm sorry. It was a lot of humor in there.
Another Greg.
It was.
Hey, Greg.
Somebody. Hey,
so you
did y'all see?
I'm sorry.
Did y'all see how it should have ended for Thor Ragnarok? There's like, why didn't Valkyrie just shoot that electric thing onto Hela and just zap her out since it was so powerful?
Yes, exactly. We all see the common sense of a lot of stuff. I'm like, just throw that on her. I'll wait for them to do one for this one because there's so many like endings that it could have happened, and okay. Now we've talked about all this stuff, now, when they were in Wakanda and they were trying to take the stone out of Vision's head and they couldn't get it out right away, Shuri's going to bring him back, okay? Because she saved all that stuff, so she's going to bring him back, and that happens in the comic books. That happens in the comic books. She's the one that takes it out and brings it back, so he's coming back.
For real?
I believe it.
I didn't know that.
He's coming back. Yeah.
That's how he got them.
He doesn't need the Mind Stone to live. I mean, he's less powerful without it, though. He ain't all that daggone powerful with it.
Well, it makes more sense to do that. Trying to think whatever happened in Wakanda, but I also think in Avengers 4, I think Shuri's going to put on the Black Panther suit.
That would be cool.
I would love to see that. I would love to see.
It'd be nice. It would be nice to see.
R&D Collective said the Avengers blew a 5-1 lead. Yes, they did. Like, you had to sweep Rock. You had him against the ropes, Rock. So they just couldn't stop him gathering all them stones, man. I mean, it's supposed to happen that way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That Thanos needed them stones. I wanted to see him get all the stones, tell you the truth. I'm the type of guy that actually likes to see the villain win in the first half of the movie. I like to see the triumph of the villain, even though we all damn know they ain't going to end the movie with him winning. But I love to see the way, he just goes about winning. And look, and everybody's talking about Thanos this, Thanos that. You know what? In the Marvel universe, like comic books period, he's not even in the top 20 of most powerful villains. Beings, period. He's not even in the top 20. He is with the gauntlet. But then again, Black Panthers held the worn the gauntlet. Adam Warlock's worn the gauntlet. Silver Surfer's worn the gauntlet. Did somebody else has worn the gauntlet? Like several other people have worn the gauntlet.
Captain America wore the gauntlet.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was thinking. Captain America has worn the gauntlet.
Iron Man has worn it. It's like a good 10 folks that worn that Joker.
Now, here's a kicker.
You know what? You know who they might show wear the gauntlet? Gamora's sister.
Nebula. Yes, Nebula wore. That's who I was thinking of. I couldn't get that name out. But yes, Nebula has worn it. And that would actually be a good story for the next one. That's a good part. Like they get the gauntlet off and Nebula has it.
And she get revenge.
Yes, she get her revenge.
She hella mad.
Y'all saw the movie more than once, right?
Yeah.
I've only seen it once.
I can't. Did all the Guardians disappear, or was Rocket left?
Rocket and Nebula, Rocket and Nebula are the only ones left.
Nebula.
I know.
Rocket and Nebula.
What's that?
Wow. No, y'all said what I was about to say. And they took both of Captain America's sidekicks, Falcon and Bucky.
Yeah, Bucky and Falcon gone. Yeah, showed up.
Yeah, like we were thinking like who's going to be the next Cap? Well, they took them both, so we won't know in the next movie.
and he's still going back Cap.
If you think about it, like it's the only ones that stayed with the original Avengers. The original Avengers stuck around. Those are ones that almost. Yeah.
Who's an original that's not there?
Hawkeye. He was the only one wasn't there. Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Hawkeye, Ant-Man. Well, Ant-Man.
Nick Fury.
That was hilarious.
I like. Yes.
Mother.
I like how they worked. Yeah, I like how they worked that in.
I wanted Nick Fury just one time when he was disappearing to just say motherfucker. I wanted to hear a Samuel L. Jackson motherfucker.
Now here's a kick. Here's a thought that I should. You know what? Okay, there should have been Stan Lee's cameo. Should not have been the bus driver. Stan Lee's cameo, which actually would have fucking fucked everybody's mind up, is if he was one of those people disappearing. Due to his declining health and Stan Lee's like disappearing, like, oh, dude, that would have fucked everybody up in the theater.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Especially if he would have died soon after that, or something like that.
It would have been like that would have been a dope. I'm sorry, that would have been a dope cameo. Call me evil.
Just like they didn't kill Princess Leia.
Hey, but you know what? That probably would. You know what? The director probably would have caught a lot of hell for that because if he would have died after that or a couple of months after that, everybody would have been, it's because you had him disappear in the movie. That's why. He would have caught hell for that. They would have burned that man's house down for that, man.
Yes, it would. It's certain things, but you know, it's little things. But now that's over with. Now we're moving on. Okay, so the next movie that comes out, Ant-Man, which takes place before Infinity War. Captain Marvel, which takes place like 25 years ago.
Yeah. Now we all know if we touch base on the end scene of Samuel Jackson, we got to touch base on how he just paged Captain Marvel. Mm-hmm. That's who he paged Captain Marvel. That's a badass chick now. Captain Marvel.
Well, she should have been there the whole time. Where's she been at? Was she like Scarlet Witch when Koye was like, why wasn't she out here the whole time?
This makes me think. If he's had that page to her this whole time, why didn't he call her 7 years ago in Avengers 1?
Because she's a big gun. You know, you don't call your big guns until you actually need them.
Hulk is a big gun. Thor is a big gun.
Yeah, but guess what? Captain Marvel is she is
I know,
that chick.
And I'm like, I'm waiting for her. Now, did Captain Marvel wear the Infinity Gauntlet? No. Yes.
No.
Okay.
Not that I can remember. No. Only chick that rocked it is Gamora. No, not Gamora.
Shuri didn't wear it.
Gamora's sister, Nebula. Shuri didn't rock it.
Okay.
It's been mostly men besides Nebula.
Oh, don't say. Okay, I'm reading the comments. RJCX Doe official, whatever that long name, the official. They said Tom Holland's dead. He improvised that.
Tom Holland's dad.
His death. Tom Holland's death. He improvised that scene when he died.
Oh, did he? That was on a fly.
That was awesome.
That's pretty dope.
Dope.
That's pretty dope. If that's true, if that's all improvised. Like, dude, you got some good acting chops. Like you're doing it. I rocks with you, man.
That got me. I don't like watching anything where kids get hurt. Anything with kids, I hate that.
So it's okay. Now moving on to like later movies. Captain, I didn't read up on what Ant-Man and Wasp is supposed to be about officially, but I got a feeling that Hawkeye might be in that movie.
Yeah,
but
that's what Hawkeye is.
That's what I thought. Like he was he's out there with Ant-Man. Or he goes and helps Ant-Man for something. But the rumor is we're supposed to be getting Ronin Hawkeye in Avengers 4, which would actually be pretty dope.
Yeah.
And then
when is Ant-Man coming out?
July.
What is it? July, yeah.
Yeah, July. So it's
I want to see it now.
Now with Captain Marvel, this is what it is. I think in Captain Marvel, and I haven't read or seen the casting list. They're still filming now, so I haven't seen the full casting list of this. But I'm hoping that they bring Richard Rider out, Nova, in that one.
You know what, man?
Because it would be dope to have the younger Nova. That's his name, Sam Alexander, right?
Yeah.
It would be dope to have him. It would be dope to have him avenging the fallen Xandar in the next one, and have a young Nova to work with rather than an older one.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
Nova and Adam Warlock.
And Adam Warlock. I think Adam Warlock should have came out on the last Guardians of the Galaxy Part 2. He should have been in there somewhere, because remember at the end they did hint at him. Remember?
Yeah.
So
he
I'm
must
thinking,
be in
damn.
Avengers 4.
Yeah, they got to, man. They got to.
So
at least I hope so.
We got all kinds of ways. Captain Marvel taking place in the 90s. Samuel L. Jackson will have both eyes, and they said
stupid.
Like this was an actual question. It's funny how they said it. They're going more with his Die Hard with a Vengeance look, and not his Pulp Fiction look. And everybody wanted the Pulp Fiction look of Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury.
Hey, hella crazy, man.
But that's happening. Phil Coulson, Agent Coulson will be back. Maria Hill will be there. And the rumor is that from what I see speculators doing is for Ant-Man and Wasp, that they're supposed to go molecular and end up finding a way to time travel and end up in Captain Marvel.
Yeah. That was somebody's theory. I think somebody made a video about it. It was somebody's theory. I think on OBM they sent me that link and I couldn't follow it because I was at work. But that actually makes a lot of damn sense. That makes a lot of good damn sense.
Yeah, and also Ronan the Accuser will be in Captain Marvel along with Korath. They're both going to be back in that movie. So we do get those two characters back.
That must be a Hasbro request since they're about to put that toy out.
True.
It makes more sense because of what he's done to the Kree and all that, or what he's done with the Kree. Is Ronan a Kree? I could never understood that. He's Kree, right?
Now I don't follow Ronan, to be honest with you.
I don't remember.
Somebody in the comments, is Ronan a Kree or is he just against the Kree? I can't remember. I've been sleep deprived for the past week, so things just slipped my mind.
I tell you what, that damn Ronin figure that Hasbro put together looked damn good, man. In the face, that face sculpt is on point.
Thank you, RJ. RJ said Ronin is a Kree. And now is Carol Danvers, she's supposed to be the pilot, but is she going to be Miss Marvel and then Captain Marvel, or is she just going to go straight into Captain Marvel?
I think they're just going to bring her straight into Captain Marvel. I mean,
I think so too. That would be the best part because there's no point in bringing out Miss Marvel.
Yeah. Miss Marvel is actually like what, Ethiopian or something like that?
Talking about the current one?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Kamala Khan?
Yeah, she's from like
the Middle East.
The Middle East.
She's middle. Yeah.
No, we meant the blonde hair Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
She's a Mia Khalifa. That's what she is.
This cat.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Hey, T, you know Mia Khalifa from Maryland, right?
Yeah.
She from Wheaton, Maryland.
I'm gonna have to look her up.
Oh my god! I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. That's just wrong.
No. Yes, you should. Yes, you should. We all adults. We all know what's going on here.
We're all adults.
I'm having an old man moment. I don't know who she is.
Spoilers. Mia Khalifa as Kamala Khan. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, Marvel.
Let's make it happen.
Okay, so we have those. We have Endgame coming out next year. It's just Marvel kind of threw us for a loop. We knew somebody was gonna die, but we didn't know they were gonna take half the cast.
Yeah.
That threw everybody for the loop, and I don't. It's like me and like I went to the movies, and like my movie crew was 9 deep over there.
Damn.
On Friday. Oh, we go deep. We go deep.
Y'all took up the whole road, didn't you? Did all y'all set together?
Well, we sat like a studio movie grill. You have the chairs with the little table, and then you have the chairs with the big long bar table. So it was like four or five in front and 4 or 5 in the back, like that. we were in talking distance and food passing distance and talking shit distance.
Well, I'll be damned.
Oh, we talk shit to each other throughout the movie.
I just took my sons.
You took both your sons, right?
Yeah. I got to put that picture on my private Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay, so
your sons that got tall too.
It's kind of so. Going forward with this, I mean, we don't know the real route that Marvel is going to take in Endgame. I think that they're going to split up the stones, and most of the Avengers are going to hold the stones.
I tell you what would be hella damn funny is if this was actually, if what we've seen in part 1, now check this, stay with me here. What we've seen in part 1 was actually Doctor Strange looking at one of the possibilities. You know how he was, looking at him, but you know what I'm saying? You know how Doctor Strange, he be jacking with time. He's infamous for doing that. Now, if this was actually one of his visions of seeing the way one of the possibilities could have went, that's going to be hilarious.
Marvel,
I'm going to laugh.
Marvel said that they're not going to do that. Like everything that happened in the movie actually happened. The only thing I can think of is that they're going to wish everybody back, like I said.
We're not getting the Dragon Balls together.
Well, they could. Well, with the stones, they're going to get the stones together and snap them back, I guess.
Snap them back, huh?
I never thought about that until the end when they saw that helicopter crash. I was like, oh, yeah, people are doing their everyday life. So this is going to be chaos around the whole world.
Yeah. Right, that's what I'm looking. I was looking at like, oh, I didn't know that. But I'm anxious to see how Captain Marvel is going to come out. Because I think Marvel did the right thing not making a solo Black Widow movie. They did the right thing not making a solo Gamora movie being raised up by Thanos would actually be a pretty good movie.
Well, that would be included in Thanos's story type movie. He's going to have to show Gamora.
Yeah, I think that would actually be a good movie for an upbringing. It would be a good side movie. It doesn't have anything to do with the current timeline. It's just showing how they got to where they were and how he trained her. And
would there be enough action in that movie to keep you glued to it? That's the only thing I'll be worried about. You know what I'm saying? Because if they're showing those fight scenes of Nebula and Gamora at it, when he just sitting there and taking Nebula apart, how they was trained, they was trained and all that. I don't know.
And him taking them along, like if it would have been like them being teenagers before they got to like where they were at, like them going to dominate planets and him sending them two out to go do his dirty work, I think it would work.
I think it would be dope, but only if they put it in an animated movie. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think there's enough to to really rock the box office with something like that. You know what I mean? That'll be something good to see if Marvel hit it to a DVD side or a Blu-ray side only.
Tony says in there in the Forge. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that. Shout out to Peter Dinklage for growing up and being 20 feet tall.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at it like, wait, is he normal size and they shrunk? Or are they normal size and he grew?
I think dwarves in the movie world must be that height. It's funny because when they were mentioning the dwarfs, on the new God of War, it's 2 dwarves on there that's helping you with the weapons.
In God of War 3, it was a giant dwarf.
Yeah, so
yeah, that was forging his weapons. I was like, why should all these dwarves forging weapons?
He was a dwarf, man. That was like their job. They like the blacksmith, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And
I didn't realize he was a dwarf.
I was just waiting for Peter Dinklage to say, here's your axe. Like old dude from Lord of the Rings. And my axe. So
I was mocking his voice the whole time while I was just like under my breath. Like,
you noticed there was another, y'all do notice Tony said it in there was another Infinity Gauntlet in there, right?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure.
I didn't notice that.
Now, I would love to see Tony Stark and Rocket go up to there and get with Dinklage and start creating some shit.
Ooh, that'd be dope. That'd be hella dope.
I think that
would be cool.
It would make some good sense right there, because first of all, we didn't get Rocket, and what I wanted from the very beginning when they started coming out with Guardians of the Galaxy was they didn't have Rocket and Iron Man going back to back and forth with quips. They just weren't being a smart ass to each other. They didn't give us that opportunity. I just wanted them to just go back and forth.
You wanted to see Rocket and Iron Man?
Yes, I wanted to see them go.
Rocket, Thor, and Teenage Groot wasn't even with like Iron. It was like Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and Nebula and damn
Drax.
Yeah, Drax. They was like on one realm, and then you had your Wakanda crew. You know what I mean? They split them all up. Everybody wasn't like together. I do believe in the next part we'll see everybody together.
Yeah, Tony clashed with everybody apparently, because he instantly didn't get along with Doctor Strange.
Instantly, because you know why? Because Doctor Strange has a high IQ. Only person Tony got along with good that has a high IQ was Bruce Banner.
Yes. Yes, it's like that. Sometimes he's
more submissive.
They just butted heads.
Yeah.
You know, one thing we didn't talk about was Star-Lord like reenacted all the memes for Thanos in the movie, like when he called him Grimace and he said his chin looked like a ball sack.
I'm glad they did that. I'm glad they did that.
Had me dying, boy.
I was glad they did that.
He called that man Grimace, dog.
But how was it? Okay, so the plan when they were taking down Thanos, that was Peter Quill's plan, and then all of a sudden he gets emotional and fucks up his own plan. Like they had it right.
Right.
So I'm mad.
That whole sequence was one of the best sequences in the whole movie when Spider-Man was jumping through the portals.
Don't forget they had the band. What was it? Doctor Strange had the bands of Sidorak. Doctor Strange had the bands of Sidorak around Thanos. Well, correction, he had them around the gauntlet. The bands of Sidorak were actually around the gauntlet, not all around Thanos.
Yeah.
But the scene where Spider-Man was jumping through those little wormholes, hitting Thanos, magic kick, more magic here, like that right there is perfect Spider-Man. That was perfect Spider-Man what he did.
I haven't bought a Blu-ray in forever, but I can't wait to buy this Blu-ray when it comes out.
Oh yes, indeed. I guess I'll give my code to someone else this time around.
I'm not giving my code to nobody. I'm getting that 4K still, but that Steelbook, that's what I'm going for.
Now, what is it about Steelbooks that everybody like? Let's talk about the Steelbook real quick for a second. What is it about a Steelbook that everybody like?
Collector's item, and they're resellable.
It's metal. Everything's metal. Better.
Is that what it is? If I buy a Steelbook, I'm never going to sell it. I'm never selling my DVDs, my Blu-rays, none of that stuff.
George, thinking about it this way.
Which
one would you rather have, George? The Marvel Legends Marvel Legends Iron Man or a Comic Cave diecast Iron Man?
Well, seeing that I have 0 comic caves, I'm gonna go with Legends.
Unless you found one for $20 at Barnes and Noble.
Like I found that shotgun for $40. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good deal. That's a good deal.
That's still one of my favorite figures.
Matter of fact, it was like $25 at Chicago that the group went with, Cincy and all the boys went to.
I have some breaking news. It don't have nothing to do with Marvel. So I was just told that Power of the Primes Wave 2 has been showing up at Five Below. Like the whole wave.
Wave 2 of what?
In the United States?
Transformers. Yeah, Transformers Power of the Primes. Been showing up at Five Below.
Oh, hell. I
already bought it.
I might go check that. I might go check that out tomorrow when I get off work and see if you're right, sir.
Man,
I hope it is, sir.
Because if it is, I'm gonna buy. Because if it is, I'm gonna buy him a scalpel.
Hey,
giveaway.
Oh,
check this out.
Just to let y'all know, if y'all don't know, I'm doing a giveaway on 2 of these cups.
But you got to watch one of his videos and find out.
But you got to watch my video.
I kind of want one of those
already
cups.
Here.
I didn't get one of those cups though, so I think I'm a enlist in that giveaway though.
It's a dope cup. Like
I keep looking at the damn cup.
Like even though I have some in here, it kind of smells like bad decision and defeat.
Brother, you may want to watch it before you drink out of it first. That's all I'm saying.
Probably. All that work Thanos put into all he could have done was rent it or got one of those villas all himself just so he could relax. like you did all that for a villa? That's it? Iron Man 4, Avengers 4 is going to open up and he's doing farm work out there. That's all he's doing some yard maintenance.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. When damn Thor came through Wakanda with that Stormbreaker, that was a hyped up moment for me. Like I was really hyped up right then. I was like
he was going.
I was like
decimating folks. Yeah, he was decimating folks.
And I did not expect that axe to hit Thanos.
Right clean through the chest clavicle right there too. I mean, I was like, the chest cavity.
No,
I was like,
where he hit him at, where he hit him at, there's a lot of nerves that he shouldn't have been able to snap his fingers. Again, he has a gauntlet on. He shouldn't have been able to snap his fingers, period. But he shouldn't have been able to.
It was in the center of his chest.
No, it was right
in the center of his chest.
It was right here.
Right here, dog. Right here.
It wasn't in the center of the chest.
Yeah,
it was like right up
I saw it in the center. And he swished it in. I'm like, this should have hit his heart.
Yeah, it was like right there in the center, bro. Like right there beside the center, if not the center. Like right there, dog. It was crazy.
Just to let y'all know, the Essos Hunters or one of the Essos Hunters is on the chat, so
it must be Sal. What up, boy?
They need their own music. I don't have no theme music for you.
You gotta be Sal.
Yeah,
he's a social media dude.
And then how about when my man Thor grabbed Thanos on the back of the head and just shoved it in even further? I was like, yeah. He grabbed. I mean, even though Thor's hand ain't nothing but like a little midget hand compared to Thanos' head, you know what I'm saying? But still, he did that thing, boy. He was like, yeah, I told you I'd kill you for this, boy. I was like, that's for Lucky and him, Dale, biatch.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a lot of revenge in Avengers 4. Thor has somebody to defend. Nebula has somebody to offend. Who else lost some people? Iron Man, because he basically Peter Parker was like a son to him. Iron Man.
Everybody.
This has been plaguing him since Avengers 2, when he was when he saw that in that vision where everybody's dead.
Yeah.
You know, this is what he saw. Even though it was the original Avengers that he saw, but still, this is the same thing. Yeah. So he's still
the original Avengers messed him up.
The first Avengers messed him up. This was the vision that he saw, and now he's just working on trying to build off that. Now he's doing too much to prevent it from happening, and it still happened.
It's his greatest fear, man. It's his fear, man.
Now, did his fiance disappear? We don't know.
I want to see her come back as Rescue.
Pepper's cool. I think Pepper's cool.
I want her to come back as Rescue. Doesn't she play Rescue in the comics?
Does she?
Does she? She puts on the Iron Man suit.
Wow. I don't know. I didn't follow that.
Yeah, she puts on an Iron Man suit. Somebody in the comments will probably correct me and probably say, Ruben, you're losing your fucking mind. And that's fine. But she puts on the Iron Man.
What the hell in that cup, she has her own. The hell you drinking out that damn cup, boy?
It's the
plastic. Did it in part 3.
It's the plastic. It's the plastic in here.
Yeah, definitely wash them first. Wash them first with bleach.
Ruben just swallowed the damn the reality stone and shit.
No.
Gulp.
I watched this out. It's just this plastic is making me an addict.
Damn it. Oh, shit.
Womp, womp. Bad joke of the night.
Okay, hold on.
He said womp, womp.
RJ put in there's a behind-the-scenes photo of Gwyneth Paltrow wearing CGI mocap pants. Either she's Rescue or she turns to dust.
Okay. So
I think she's gonna become Rescue. See, I was right.
Yeah, she could.
I'm not losing it.
They had to do something to get her back.
You was on point with the comics. I don't think they're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're going to do that.
They lost half the cast. There was 50,11 Avengers in this movie, and they lost half of them. More than half.
50-11, huh? 50-11 of them, huh?
50-11. Okay. 50-11 of them.
50-11 of them.
And Sith is talking about let Shuri become Ironheart. We talked about that before, like Shuri becoming Ironheart. Like that would be a good play.
I was just thinking about that. She could still be Riri. That could be her nickname. Shuri, Riri.
Right. Riri, Shuri, yeah. I mean, yeah, that could be dope. But they keep using my man nickname White Wolf, and I'm telling you that the White Wolf gonna come through on Black Panther 2. He's really gonna be the White Wolf.
Now, I got a theory on White Wolf. I think it's just like Black Panther. They keep they had White Wolf before, and they nickname him White Wolf on this one because of what he can do.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I think that's what it is. I think the original White Wolf was still there because wasn't the original White Wolf there with his dad when his dad was Black Panther?
Yeah. The original White Wolf was with his dad, exactly. But they're going to switch stuff up for the movie, just like they did in Black Panther. They switched a whole bunch.
Hey,
yeah. I'm all for it. If they actually call him Bucky White Wolf, guess who's going to don the shield?
And that's who I wanted. I want Anthony. I want
Sam
the goofy
Wilson.
ass Anthony
Sam
Mackie.
Wilson is
I want
actually going to
the
don
goofy ass. The goofy ass Anthony Mackie to be Captain America. I'm all for it.
He's actually going to don it. He's going to don the shield. They're going to give it to him.
And because he's not making nowhere near as much as what Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans, they're making like $40 million a movie now.
Yeah, but if they give that man the shield, they're going to have to pay that man. They're going to have to.
Oh, he's going to be up there $20 million. He's gonna be up there 20 million, and you can tell me you give me 20 million to play Captain America, I'm be like, all right, let's do this.
Yeah, I ain't Sam Wilson no more. I'm Captain America. I'm gonna need about 20 more million.
I'm telling you, I'm going around. You're not gonna refer to me as Ruben Garcia no more. It's like, Cap, how you doing?
In real life, I want to be called Cap.
Yeah, I'm getting my name. No, Steve Rogers. Just call me Steve Rogers.
You think you feel some type of way that that Chadwick came out of nowhere and got his own movie before him?
Oh man, how about that? Yeah, but he's a major character too. He's a major character.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah.
Rewind that. What happened?
Yes.
Black Panther. He's talking about Black Panther.
What about Black Panther? I missed that part. Sorry, I missed this.
Also, you think he feels some type of way that Chadwick got his own movie before him?
He'll be all right. He knew he was a side character. Anthony Mackie knew he was a side piece.
He is though.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna complain that you're a side piece for Marvel?
I would love to be a side piece for Marvel. I would love that.
Exactly. Just call me when you need me.
Yeah, I like that he got to be an Ant-Man.
Whenever you call me, I'll be there.
Yeah, he did got a little piece. He did get a little piece in that, man. And he got embarrassed in that, man.
Sid talking about Papa Doc. Yep, Papa Doc for Captain America. Yes.
That was a good move, Tic Tac, but it'll never happen again.
I forgot his name, but did Man-Ape disappear at the end?
No. They did. They did show him disappear, didn't they?
He didn't disappear.
I think he did.
I think I do remember seeing him disappear, dog.
That's why we gotta watch it again.
Yeah, because in the battle scene, you know, he was just he like put up like one of his hands and he just like faded.
But we'll see.
No, he didn't fade.
You'll see tomorrow, Rube.
Definitely will. Definitely will. Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't know. I thought he didn't disappear.
Should we go to the comments? What they talking about in the comments? Because I'm about hungry. I'm about want to leave, but I can't.
We're about to come to a close on this because everything they're saying is like
what the Infinity Stones are they're gonna turn War Machine back into Terrence Howard.
Okay, so
what?
We're gonna go ahead and end this. You guys got a final comment of like a wild theory that you just want to happen?
A couple of theories. I think we went over some of them, but T-Man said that they're not going to do it with the whole Doctor Strange, it being a dream type one of them situations. But I don't know.
Let's stay lying.
I think it could happen, man. I'm a hold on to that one. That it could be, Doctor Strange. I'm not saying the whole thing could just be him just looking at it, but definitely Doctor Strange might have a nice little part of, what just happened and everybody disappearing. I think he could still have the time stone. It's possible.
Yeah, I agree with y'all on that. Now that y'all brought that up, I think Doctor Strange already knew what was going to happen because he saw all the futures and he wasn't really worried. He just handed over the stone because he just knew what was going to happen. So whenever they come back, however they come back, he's going to be right there to help implement the plan.
Yeah, absolutely, because he knows how it's going to go down. Or he has a hell of a lot of trust in this next team that's about to help bring him back. What you think? What you think? Your theory, Rube. Your theory.
I have so many theories on this. I really do think Cap is going to get the Infinity Gauntlet first. I think he's going to be the first person to don it without and get the stones out. He's gonna whoop Thanos' ass. They're gonna get the stones out, and then it's gonna lead to Guardians of the Galaxy 3 with Adam Warlock coming out and going after the Infinity Gauntlet. I think we're gonna get Adam Warlock the villain before we get Adam Warlock the hero.
That'd be nice to see his villain side first. Yeah. What you think,
Yes.
T?
I think he's gonna take that little mindset. I think he's gonna take that little mindset of Vision and Ultron, where it's like he wants to do good. Like Ultron and Thanos have the same motives on what they're trying to do. The same motives. I would like to see Ultron come back in the next movie.
Damn, Ultron was dope.
Ultron was dope. I don't care what everybody say he was hella fun.
Hell yeah. Hell
he
yeah,
was definitely funny.
What's your theory, T? What you think?
On Adam Warlock, I think he's going to be a villain first, since those gold people, I forgot what they're called, since they're creating them to go against the Guardians. So he's definitely going to be a villain first.
Yeah.
Before they make him snap out of it.
Gamora will come back.
Hell.
And then maybe Captain Marvel will have to fight him.
But
we got any good theories in the comments?
Wong is still.
I think the comments died on us.
Tony said Wong is still alive in New York. Yes, Wong is still alive.
Yep. Yep.
Hawkeye is in Ant-Man and the Wasp. The cosmic entities pop up in Avengers 4. That will probably be the prequel to Infinity War. What's going on in Ant-Man and Wasp. Let's see. Thor regains Mjolnir. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Then passes Stormbreaker off to and then passes Stormbreaker off to Beta Ray. I don't think they're going to bring out Beta Ray just yet. I think Thor will probably. I'm not sure how they're going to bring out Beta Ray, even though he's been teased.
They did.
Many times.
They did show his face.
They showed his face in Ragnarok, and then they showed his weapon in here. So yeah, he's around.
Yeah.
Let's see. Nothing else. I think Adam Warlock won't appear in Avengers 4. He'll show up in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Yeah, we're gonna do that. That we're talking about. He'll be in 3. Let's see. Do you guys think they will stick to the comic book and have Nebula steal the gauntlet and reverse time to bring everyone back?
I think so.
If they want to stick to the comic, yeah.
It makes sense. Everybody has great motives, mainly Iron Man and Nebula. So those have the bigger motives on wanting to do everything.
Yeah. That'd be nice to see too.
Well, we're going to call this quits for now.
Yeah.
There's so many more theories we can go on, but
I'm hungry too, boy.
Yes, I got Chinese food sitting right here. I'm finna finish it up.
Ooh, man, send me some, bro.
I'm gonna leave after this.
So if you're not subscribed to Plastic Addict, shoot yourself, because you should be subscribed to Plastic Addict.
Absolutely.
If you're not subscribed to T-Man 978, where the hell have you been? Go subscribe to T-Man 978.
Living in the cave.
So,
and please, if you don't, you know where you're at right now, so you probably are subscribed to Rube the Great. So that's
better.
That goes without saying.
And hit the notification bell.
Hit the notification bell. I got a giveaway going on. Check my most recent video. But to everybody, thank you for rocking and rolling with us. And just be great. Go watch the movie again.
Yeah.
Aim for greatness.
Peace out.
Damn, it would help if I had that screen up to stop it.